You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, B&B watchers. It is Belynda from Soap Dirt, and I have got 5 hot predictions for you. This is our weekly B&B prediction edition we always do. And as always, my predictions are based on known official bold spoilers as well as activity on recent episodes. I'm so excited to unpack these for you. I've got one for Liam, one for Ridge and Eric, one for Finn and Lee, Luna and Bill, and Hope and Thomas. I cannot wait to dig into these. If you have not, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our B&B updates. Now let's jump right in. So on Tuesday, the 23rd, the official spoilers say Hope makes a decision about her relationship with Thomas. Now, after he confessed, and she seemed very concerned and shocked by the fact that he was on the road that night, even though, as I pointed out here, by the way, Liam told Hope in 2019 that Thomas was on the road that night. A lot of what Thomas told her were things that Hope already knew, but I guess the writers forgot, or they thought that the viewers forgot. I don't know. But at any rate, I was feeling a little discouraged for Thope as a couple, but then after Hope's conversation with Brooke, more positive. So I feel like that Hope is going to choose Thomas. I think she's going to say, I do believe you changed. I think you are a good man. I know how much you love me and love only me, and I love you for it. I just wonder if she is also finally going to drop the L bomb on Thomas, since she is, I believe, going to choose to be with him. We'll see. I could be wrong. I know a lot of you guys certainly hope I am, because you don't want her with Thomas, but we're going to know on Tuesday. All right, my second prediction, I think Luna is going to figure out that Dollar Bill is her daddy. So on Thursday of this coming week, which is the 25th, the official spoilers say RJ says something to Luna about Bill and Poppy's past that gets her thinking. Now, Luna has told RJ that she doesn't know who her father is. She talked to him about kind of the boho lifestyle that she and Poppy live, where her mom sold stuff at different festivals and fairs and stuff, and they just kind of roamed around. It's exactly the kind of thing that Lee Finnegan hates about her sister. But you know, if RJ just says, it's weird. Maybe Bill knew your dad because he knew Poppy at about the same time. Maybe it's just something casual like that, not accusatory. But then Luna does the math that Bill Spencer should have done the moment he saw Poppy had a kid her age. But I think he was too busy thinking with his zipper than with his brain. All right, my third prediction for B&B is that Finn is going to irritate Lee Finnegan, his mom. So on Monday, the 22nd, the spoilers say that Finn argues with Lee about Luna's intentions and motives. Lee has already called Poppy a gold digger. And it was kind of funny. Poppy, said, yeah, now that I think about it, I have, dated men with money. But what's also funny is that Poppy also told Bill that. Like, she was very upfront, but he doesn't mind. He's got enough money to support a gold digger, right? So I think Finn is going to take up for Luna. I think he's going to defend his cousin because he has spent more time around her than Lee has. And he has spent time talking with her and RJ because they had them over for dinner. So he's got a whole different impression. And I think when Finn defends Luna, it's going to really rub his mom, Lee, the wrong way. And we know how she can get. All right, our fourth prediction. I think Ridge Forrester is going to go back to pushing Eric Forrester towards retirement. So we saw this past week, Eric just got home from the hospital. He's playing it very much like he's still weak. He's still breathy. And then he kind of made a joke about going back to work and everybody freaked out. Just a side note, I was so happy to see Jennifer Gareis back as Donna Logan. I was really questioning because they hadn't had her on since like before Christmas. She should have been at the hospital all the time, but instead we were getting the RJ and Luna show and everybody but the person that loves Eric that should have been right there at his bedside. So I'm glad they at least brought her back for the homecoming. They brought back Zende, and people were talking on social media that they kind of blocked Zende from hugging Eric. I had to go back and rewatch the footage, but I definitely feel Zende is getting the short shrift from all of them. All right, so about this Ridge and Eric retirement thing. You know, before Ridge found out that Eric was dying, you know, he was just trying to kick him out of the office with both hands. Go play pickleball, go relax, go spend time with Donna, basically be gone from Forrester Creations and go do retirement stuff. So Wednesday, the 24th, spoilers say Ridge and Eric have another father and son talk. And I feel like part of that is going to be Eric laying, you know, the groundwork for him wanting to get back to his life the way it was. And Ridge taking the tact of, that's a terrible idea. You almost died. You need to retire. And, you know, before Eric was defending not retiring by saying that, you know, look, here's my great collection. I won the fashion challenge. But of course, Ridge could not keep it to himself that he actually won it. I thought that was really awful how he told everybody but Eric. It's just humiliating for his dad. So I wonder if we haven't heard the last of it. I wonder if Ridge is going to try and push Eric back out the door under the excuse of your health is too fragile to be at work, something like that. All right, my fifth and final prediction for this bold prediction edition is that Liam Spencer is going to double down. So Liam already knows that Hope has a ring from Thomas on a chain around her neck. He knows that Thomas proposed. And when Liam kept prodding her and asking, do you love him? She's like, none your business, as she should, because it is none of his business. And he doesn't need to be walking into her house without knocking, making himself at home, anything like that. She needs to draw a line in the sand and change her freaking locks. But on Tuesday, the spoilers say Hope makes a decision about Thomas. I said in my first prediction, I do think she is going to choose to stay with him. And if that prediction holds, then I think my prediction about Liam will too. I still feel like Liam might have brought Xander to town to cause problems for Thomas, with the idea in his head that the end justifies the means. And if he gets Thomas away from Hope, then it's all worth it. So I think if Hope does indeed choose Thomas, maybe if she puts that ring on her finger, I think we're going to see Liam getting even more dastardly. All right, that's all of my B&B prediction edition for the week. Please drop your comments below, whether you agree, disagree, think the storylines are going another way. That's great. Drop your comments. I love reading them. I feel like we're sitting here over coffee talking about our favorite soap, and I just really, really like it. Please click subscribe if you haven't. Of course, drop those comments and come back soon, because I'm here talking B&B 7 days a week with you guys. And as always, it's Belynda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.